Pikmin! Hello everybody, Fishmon14 here with my next Let's Play, which is of Pikmin for the GameCube, but I'm actually playing the Wii version. I'm doing this to celebrate the Wii release of Pikmin 2, which is on June 10th, I believe. That's when it's going to be uploaded. Might as well erase this. Yes. I actually didn't even play this game until like a couple weeks ago, like 1 or 2 weeks. Well, I'll tell the story in a minute. Actually, I might as well now, since there's no like dialogue. Like I rented it like when it came out, and I don't remember really liking it that much. But then I actually bought it like 2 weeks ago, and like insanely loved it. Like I can't even believe that I went so long without having this game. Oh no, we just got hit by a rock. Although we have our ship actually has a radar. I don't know how we didn't know there was a meteor flying at us. This music's pretty intense. Well, I don't know if you'd really call this an adorable game. I guess it sort of is. This is one of the GameCube's first games, and now one of my favorite GameCube games. Oh, the Impact site. I would be playing the GameCube version, but, well, for one, I don't have it. I only have this version, but I hear the Wii version is just way better control-wise. Like, pretty much I don't see how the GameCube one could possibly be better. Like, the pointer controls, so much better than analog for this kind of game. My name is Captain Olimar. While traveling through space, my ship was struck by a meteor. I must have blacked out, and I awoke on the surface of a weird planet. With so many parts lost, the skeletal hull of my beloved dolphin is a painful sight. The engine is gone. I'm stranded. To make matters worse, my atmospheric sensors indicate this planet's environment contains high levels of poisonous oxygen. My life support systems can function for only 30 days. If I can't repair the dolphin by then... No! Better not think about it. I must find the missing ship parts. So then it just kind of throws you right into the world. It doesn't really do much as far as tutorial, but that's actually good, I think. So, wait, what? I never can remember. It's like when I first got this game, like when it came in the mail, I played it and I loved it. And I got to like 8 days in, because this game has a day system. And I was like, I'm gonna stop there, but then I didn't, and I actually played the entire game in one sitting. And then I did the same thing the next day. Played through the entire game again. That's how much I love this. A strange thing has appeared before me. I had barely begun my search when it reared up as if it were waiting for me. It then dropped a single seed. What is it? Is it alive? Is it a machine? It resembles a vegetable on my home planet that we call an onion. I shall call this an onion too. Do. There we go. What is that? It's a glowing leaf. The seed that the onion dropped took root in the soil and has now produced an adorable little sprout. This sprout emits a strange light, and it sways back and forth without benefit of wind. I cannot help but think it is calling to me. I am compelled. I must approach it and press A. Well, there's your tutorial, I guess. This is one of those things where it's like the game teaches you by being the game. Like, they don't just tell you everything, they just kind of, you can figure it out. Extraordinary! When I plucked the sprout, it turned out to be a living creature, not a plant. Picking it has done no visible damage. It just stands there, staring at me. Its shape is similar to the Pick brand carrots I love so much. I believe I shall call it a Pikmin. Here I am, stranded on a toxic planet, fighting to survive, and yet I'm intrigued. I must research this fascinating creature. I shall try to grab it with A, then throw it in the direction I point, and I will call it to my side with B. Perhaps it will react to C and pressing down on the D-pad while pointing as well. The following controls appear to allow me to blah 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 blah. I must survive. I need to familiarize myself with these controls and my surroundings. The camera controls are actually a little bit confusing. Like, you would think moving the D-pad left and right would make it go left and right, but you actually use Z to do the like, you know, moving the camera from different angles, like side to side, whatever. Astonishing! The onion has sown more seeds. The small red pellet the Pikmin harvested after cutting down a flower appears to be some type of food that can propagate more Pikmin. The onion seems to be a sort of incubator. Needless to say, I must study this strange life form more. And what left and right actually do is they zoom the camera in and out. And up actually does this. And down, like, controls Pikmin to do certain things. And like you said, B, that does this to call your Pikmin to you. Like, if you throw him over there, he's going to, like, turn whitish, and he's no longer in your command until you either, like, run into him or call him. Or if, like, there's something nearby that's being carried or can be carried, you'll typically try to go do that, I think. So the main goal here, like I said, there's a day system, so it's like you're timed, but day 1 is actually not timed. You just have to go to a certain point, and then every day from there is a day. Like, it's actually, it doesn't take like actual 24 hours. Obviously that would be ridiculous. A day in this game usually takes about 13 minutes, so you got to kind of be strategic in how you go about your activities, because you got to do them. You got to do what you want to do before the day is over. Like, you don't necessarily, it's not like everything restarts. It's not like Majora's Mask Song of Time kind of thing. It's more like, you know, like, if you'll be carrying treasures back, and if you have to, like, stop at some point and, like, drop a treasure right here, when you come back it'll still be right there. So it's all good there. Hey, I have 5 Pikmin now, and I can now do this. This is actually the first recording that I've done in a very long time. Well, actually, I did Mario Party with the gang, like, last Saturday, I think, when I had my peeps over. But this is like my first actual solo recording since March 7th. Today is May 31st. It's actually my birthday today. Happy 19th birthday to me. Whatever, blah blah blah. Today's June 10th, as this is uploading, but whatever. And this is also the first video that I'm recording with my Hauppauge HD personal video recorder. Now, this video isn't HD, it's only 480p, but it's going to look substantially better, hopefully, than what I've been using with the Dazzle capture device. Mainly because this is in progressive scan as opposed to interlaced. I just think interlaced is so ugly, because it has that liney look. You see that those numbers there? Well, if you could see for a second that there was a number on the top and a number on the bottom. The number on the top is the number needed to either push the object, which is shown here, or carry the object, etc. And then the number, oops, I missed some dialogue, oh well. Approach and press A to pick sprouts. Press A, blah 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 blah. Simple enough. I think he's just kind of reiterating there. The number on the bottom, anyway, is how many Pikmin are doing. Like, if you don't have enough, like if you need 10 and you only have 9, it'll say 10 line 9. But you can actually use more Pikmin to make things go faster. Like, if I had, well, since I had 12, it actually pushed it faster than if I had 10. And there's a limit to how many things. Like this right here, I think requires 20. This is our first, like, this is our first ship part. I think I called them treasures, earlier. That's not until Pikmin 2, which I haven't played yet, and I'm really excited to play on June 10th. Amazing! There's no mistaking it. My ship's engine rests before my very eyes. By a stroke of pure luck, I have already stumbled upon the most important piece of my damaged craft. Fate has smiled upon me, but how will I get it back to the Dolphin? Yep, I need 20, and I don't have that, so they're not going to be able to carry them. They won't even be able to carry it a little bit. But, like, the more Pikmin you have, the faster they can carry things, but there's a limit. I mean, you can't have, like... Well, for one, you'll notice that there's actually 3 numbers here. This is how many Pikmin I have with me. This is how many total Pikmin are out. And you can only have a total of 100 in the field at a time. Now, you don't necessarily have to have them all with you at a time, but... You can't have any more than 100 in the field at a time, and that's what those onions are for. They can store Pikmin. And this number right here, you'll see it. You can see it goes into the thousands. That actually means how many Pikmin you have total, I think. I'm not sure. Could be wrong. To tell you the truth, I haven't exactly paid attention to that number in my like 4 playthroughs I've done in the past 2 weeks. Kind of what I love so much about this game is it's like it's perfect for someone who is like OCD and just loves doing menial tasks. And this is like the epitome of that kind of game, and I just love that about it. You just go around and do stuff, and you have to be strategic. Oh! I noticed when I add Pikmin to my group, they become filled with excitement and flushed with bright color. At other times, they revert to a paler hue and give off a dim glow. Paying close attention to these differences is bound to help me distinguish between Pikmin. I don't know. I think what he was saying there was, like when there's a bunch of Pikmin sprouts in the ground, if you just tap A bunch of times, it makes it faster. So you don't have to just like, A, walk over, A. You can just hammer the A button and get him out a lot faster, except there's... Oh, okay, there's one over here. He'll automatically go to it. I didn't know that, and he went to it anyway. Come on. Come on. Hurry up. Hurry up, will ya? Okay, now that we have more than 20 Pikmin, we can actually go and get this ship part over here. And this is what actually... What triggers the end of the first day, once this goes back to the ship. So I don't... I keep forgetting what I've talked about. But if I haven't already said it, there's a total of 30 days. Now, I think he'll say it after this anyway. His life support system will only last for 30 days, and I'm going to get all my ship parts back. You don't have to get all the ship parts, but you got to get most of them. I will be getting all of them, and I'm going to try to make a decent time. I tend to make it about between like day 21 and 23, something like that. It'll be about there. So, and I'm going to make every video be every day be its own video, so there's also a challenge mode. But I'll get to that after the project. So this in total should probably be between like 25 and 27-ish parts. No more than... No, I highly doubt it'll get to 30. I'd have to really suck for that to happen. Okay, so we've got our first ship part back. Oh, glorious! With the help of these Pikmin, I've taken a huge step back toward home. My ship can once again lift off. The glimmer of hope is beginning to burn more brightly. But what has become of the remaining parts? That search starts tomorrow. And all of a sudden it's nighttime. So, that was the first day, obviously. And I'll be ending the video here in just a second. Hopefully this looks... I did some like a few tests with this Hauppauge. I really haven't done much at all. Like I tested for what was about a few minutes. But it looked pretty good. It doesn't look quite as good as it looks on my TV screen, but hey, it looks way better than it did before. 1 day since impact. I have somehow managed to launch the dolphin, but I was surprised to to see the onion lift off without me. Perhaps the Pikmin cannot survive overnight on the planet's surface, or have they merely decided to join me for other reasons? Either way, it seems they will help me again tomorrow. Tomorrow, tomorrow. I hate that song. The dolphin is missing 29 parts. If I can't recover them all, I may never return home to my family on planet Hakotate, or however that's pronounced. Analysis shows life support systems will function for only 29 more days. How can I repair my dolphin in such a short time? A dense forest is visible on the surface below. As it holds the keys to my survival, I'll name it the Forest of Hope. I'll explore it tomorrow. And I'll upload part 2 tomorrow. At least I think. I don't know. I'm all do what I'm all do. Safe, yes. So that's it for this video. See you for part 2 of Let's Play Pikmin. Man, I love this game.